What's up? This is TFG coming at you once again from the lovely studios of downtown North Hollywood. Tonight, I got the one, the only Blood and Headlines.
Time
I'm that fucking guy. I'm here in the Flashrock Studios with Blood and Headlines. Gentlemen, introduce yourselves. What do you do in the band?
I'm Jeff. I play guitars.
Brandon, I annoy people and I make that horrible, disgusting vocal sound you hear.
Johnny Good Times, drums.
I'm Sebastian, the felonious bass player.
All right, and I do believe tonight will be the very first appearance of a didgeridoo here in our studios. That's what a didgeridoo is, and it's also a great sex aid for any of you guys out
Brandon,
there.
really.
When you're going down under.
It's a penis pump and an
I
instrument.
had this problem. I'm all balls. I'm not dick at all. I'm all balls.
I don't know where to go with that one, so why don't we just go into fucking great set, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It's
I
fun being here.
don't know what to really say other than it was nice to see some musicians that were actually what appeared to me playing from their soul. I mean, giving musical representation of what's inside. You know, a lot of bands out there I myself find that are very just, pomp and circumstance, so to speak. They're a lot of show, they're a lot of fluff, they're in it for the chicks or whatever, but again, you guys seem like you're actually saying something. So now that I've said that, take it away. I mean, what do you guys have to say on
dude,
that?
Yeah, I mean, if
Call
we're in
me
it for
later.
the chicks,
Call me later.
I'm fucking up.
Let's talk about the music. We do have a lot to say. Our musically, topically, like, we have a lot of crazy stuff we're talking about, and it's mainly about mental disorders and stuff like that. But I mean, still, it says a lot more than, I don't know.
Okay, maybe that's why it speaks to me, because you guys are saying
It's
about mental
crazy.
disorders.
It's got a lot of everything.
I guess you could categorize it as a psychopolitical message where everybody relates to I'm feeling crazy, I'm going to murder a bunch of people, but won't actually do it. Okay, knock on wood. Of course.
Your head is wood.
Mine is as well. I do the same thing.
No, well, there's a whole
It is
kind
wood.
of underlying story to our album, and it's which is coming out on CD form on March 18th,
Okay.
next Tuesday.
Great, you just segued into the next thing I was going to ask you. Speaking of albums, do you have any? Which obviously you guys have got one coming out, and you just mentioned something about a underlying theme.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot to sink your teeth into. Both, I mean, you can listen to it on headphones and hear lots of layers of music, and you can also read the lyrics and infer a lot of different meanings and draw a lot of different inroads in between the songs. I mean, they're all kind of connected and they're all sequenced in a certain way. So, I just, all the albums that I like, I are like that pretty much. There's
Like
really just a lot to absorb.
Like Dark Side of the Moon, where there's a complete circle where, you can actually go from song to song and draw parallels. And
Yeah, but it's also kind of open-ended, so it's kind of like whatever interpretation you can come up with.
And you're getting like all pure soul out of us, because we do all the recording. Well, Jeff does all our recordings and all our mixing and all our mastering and all our sequencing and everything like that. So when you get a product from us, it's from the band. Like, you get heart and soul, everything of Blood and Headlines in this CD coming up.
Even the
March
artwork.
18th. Yeah, even
Even the
artwork.
artwork.
Artwork, we've done the artwork, lyrically, everything. So, I mean, when you get the CD, it's going to be fucking amazing.
Now, where can they keep up to date on the CD? You guys have obviously a webpage or something like that, right?
We have a .com, bloodandheadlines.com, also MySpace, /Blood and Headlines.
But the CD, you can't get it. We keep it jealously. No, we're gonna.
We've got it! Haha! You can't
It's
have
ours!
No,
You can just
a
watch
bunch
it on
of.
Flashrock.
Yeah, you can get it through us. If you get on our good side, we might send you one for free.
Yeah. And also, if not that, also Amazon.com, iTunes.com, after March 18th, it will be available for download up there. If not, if you want whole purchase, like tangible CD, then you gotta contact us through either bloodandheadlines.com or myspace.com/bloodandheadlines.
But you'll be able to like PayPal us money or whatever, and we'll ship it to wherever,
So
even
there'll
if
be
it's across
several
seas,
ways
so.
to go ahead and
Yeah,
get it
you'll
once
get
it's
it
out.
if you want it.
Yeah, it'll be easy to get.
All right, and so you guys obviously are out doing shows and stuff. Are you guys mainly around the Southern California area right now, or are you guys getting further out?
Right now, we're laying low. Sorry, I probably cut somebody off right now, but we are laying low. We don't have much going on other than we have a couple Santa Monica shows, and then our hometown, Colvina, of course. We got shows going on there, small bar shows.
But if somebody has anything better to offer, yeah, we're totally
down to
open.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to quit our jobs. Come on.
All right, so right now you've got to come to Southern California to see these guys play. Very soon they will be coming to a town near you because, as you just witnessed, I mean, this shit's incredible. Really, I mean, I'll be honest with you. If I could be in a band, this would be the... Well, I am in a band, but I mean, if I could be in a real band, this would be the band I would want to be in, man. So, Brandon, take us out of here with that totally tasteless joke. Come on, man.
I'm gonna have to just keep it in, man. I don't got it. I'm gonna give it to you, man, Darren, because I wanted Darren to do our flash rock, and it made it all that better. So I'm gonna spread the pressure on me over to you, buddy. So that's all your joke now. Give me something.
I just did. I mean, the 12-year-old.
Give us something more, because I got nothing, honestly. You don't want to hear about
All right. I would go with another one, but this isn't mine, so I go with one of my very own joke creations. Who was the original cross-dresser? Think about it. It was Christ! Yeah.
Oh.
I'm that fucking guy. This is Blood and Headlines. You've just watched another incredibly fucking
Fake
kick-ass Flash Rock Live. It's definitely been blood and headlines around this joint. See ya. You guys are the best.
You guys are the
Station just took me to another realm. It wasn't here. It wasn't on this earth. I went somewhere else, and it was just pure peace and joy.